Azure Gleam. Conspiracy in the air. Having laid Lonato low, the kingdom's army proceeds south. Count Rowe, who had prior declared fealty to the Empire, surrenders, and Aryan Road falls back into kingdom hands. With its foothold in the west lost, the Empire amasses troops in the former Arundel territory to the south, prompting the army of Fargus to strike before Adrestia can regain its footing.
Okay, sorry, this map of Fodlan drives me insane because I was always under the impression that the topography of Fodlan had a lot of mountains between the kingdom on the west and the Empire.
Nice Aryan Road fell with little more than a hand wave, but it's hardly comfortable knowing the enemy is still on our doorstep.
Like, I was under the impression that there was a lot of mountains over there, and it's literally like, look at this awesome fortress. It's like literally in the middle of a field on that map. There's not even like a major river around it. I'm like, why is this such a stronghold? I thought the whole point was that it was like nestled in some mountains or some shit. Like, that was the whole reason why we had to go through the Alliance in Crimson Flower to get to Dimitri, right? I'm not crazy, right?
Comfortable or no, we must take what few chances we do have to rest. Battle will be upon us again before we know it.
Not to mention the fortress is still a target. I mean, who wouldn't want their very own impregnable stronghold?
Our spies report that the enemy plans to mount such an attack from Arundel land.
I'm sorry. Felix is like, I'm not looking at you, Dad. I don't like you, Dad. I know they're all looking at Dimitri, but the image is so funny. Also, Felix has to look up at Dimitri, and that's hilarious.
Arundel, huh? It's been 2 years since the territory came under the Emperor's control. The wind carries rumors that Edelgard has been keeping Lord Arundel imprisoned in his home since then.
That's probably a good call if you knew what was going on.
If it's true, I'll... No.
Oh? Dimitri, do you know something?
Were the enemy to strike and the fortress city to somehow fall, our path forward in this war would grow exceedingly perilous.
The West doesn't face the kind of constant threats we do, so there aren't as many strongholds here as in the North, right?
Basically. Though my uncle did say that started to change at least a tiny bit in the past couple of years.
In other words, the entire western region of the kingdom is likely to fall into enemy hands if we retreat from Aryan Road now.
Indeed. Which is exactly why we must take the offensive and restrain this Imperial snake before it can sink its fangs into us.
Chris Hackney, like... Call me, babe.
Hey, it'll be nice to strike first for once. It feels like we've been on the back foot for a while now.
Yeah, he had already suspected Arundel, but like, I'm curious to know if he knows now at this point that Arundel was behind Duscar. Because right now, the game so far has put most of the blame on Rufus for that. So, I mean, it's implied that Arundel and Cornelia and them were all still involved, but like, it's mostly put the blame squarely on Rufus. So I don't know if Dimitri found that out off screen because he hasn't talked about it up to this point. I'm guessing we're supposed to know that he's maybe looked into it further and he knows now.
Right you are. And remaining on perpetual defense would only lead to more meaningless, preventable deaths.
Offense is the best defense, I always say. We'll crush anyone who has the gall to stand against us.
There you go, getting carried away again. Look at them, all stunned into speechlessness.
Your Majesty, I bear terrible news.
Oh, motherfucker. What happened this time?
Calm yourself. What is it? The convoy escorting Count Rowe to the capital has been attacked by an unknown assailant.
Hmm.
They've sustained heavy losses, and it seems Count Rowe has gone missing amid the chaos.
And this like random generic Kingdom Soldiers voice actor is going hard. I dig it.
I see. And these assailants, we know nothing about them?
Mole people, probably?
Very little, Your Majesty. The survivors claim to have been attacked by numerous mages.
Probably mole people.
Mages? No.
What do you know that I don't? Tell me.
It's wrong. Do you know who it is?
Also, I love how he's like, I wear my hair tied back so that it doesn't get in my face. And then if you look at the back of his head, like 80% of his hair is not actually within the ponytail.
You saw the court mage Cornelia during our battle at Ferdiad, yes?
Oh, look at Dimitri putting 2 and 2 together.
Well, she disappeared almost immediately after. It's likely she has been burrowed away in western Fargus ever since. Which leads me to wonder if this attack wasn't her handiwork somehow. It's merely a feeling, though.
Do we get to kill Cornelia?
I'd like to look into it further, if possible. But something tells me the Imperial soldiers won't wait around patiently while we go off hunting for clues.
Also, I just say, as a hair gel user, you'd have to use a lot of hair gel for that. Just saying, his head is probably like, you probably like poke it and it probably cuts you.
Perhaps you should send a separate unit to investigate, while we attend to the Empire.
I wonder if they're gonna do like a split thing where we have to like have 2 different main story battles on 2 different fronts. That seems pretty awesome.
Yes, that would be prudent for now. We cannot afford to lower our guard for even a moment.
And see, look! Look at that topography!
Hey there.
Hey, Shez, have you heard? No?
A moment of your time.
There's a tactical research facility up and running now. I guess the Boar arranged it. Mastering swordsmanship isn't enough to win wars. Go and take a look at the new facility when you can. How are we still unlocking facilities? Okay, let's see if we can get any good lore. Traveler's Journal 2, a record consisting largely of the world outside of Fodlan. The author's identity is unknown, but they have clearly experienced these places firsthand. Frigid, an archipelago, words, nestled between Fodlan and Dagda, a land of plenty. It is often heralded as the perfect union of gentle sea and nature's bounty. Both Fodlan and Dagda have long vied to claim this territory as their own. Strang was once the name of the enormous peninsula to the north of Fodlan. Today only the northern half has kept the moniker, while the southern half now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Several warlike clans call this great wasteland their home. Certain areas of the region are comprised of rocky desert. Dusker, a peninsula to the north of Fodlan and the west of Strang. People who once inhabited this area were decimated, and it now falls under the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The land boasts nothing noteworthy to make it a desirable travel destination, but rumors of valuable minerals waiting to be unearthed abound. Ogma Mountains, this enormous mountain range somewhat south of the central Fodlan. To the west, it forms a border between the Empire and the Kingdom, surrounding Garreg Mach and cutting across Empire territory. See? There should be more mountains! It is home to many animals and plants that cannot be found elsewhere, as well as a plethora of valuable mineral deposits. I'm not gonna let this go. Okay, let's see what the sports are. I know. Or like more north?
Well, well, just the gal I wanted to see.
Hi, Sylvain.
I've got a bit of a favor to ask. You know that special sword you fight with? Well, I was wondering if you'd let me take a peek at it.
At least buy me dinner first.
Sure, if you want. Can't say I expected this kind of interest coming from you, though.
I'm choosing to read this as one big innuendo.
It'd be one thing if it were Dimitri or Felix asking. You know how they get about weapons. But you?
You do remember I'm the heir to House Gautier, don't you? I've been studying the art of combat ever since I was just a kid.
might be one thing if Felix or Dimitri were asking after swords. I mean, we all know about them, but you, Sylvain?
You know, a hero's relic can take down hundreds or even thousands of soldiers in a single swing. Depending on who's doing the swinging, of course. But as soon as the wielder dies, that's it. If you don't have a crest, it's nothing more than a fancy-looking hunk of whatever they're made of.
I can tell you this one, Sylvain. It's the bones of Rhea's family.
After all, us nobles wouldn't have nearly as much work to do if everyone could fight with the relics. And then I could spend all my time flirting with you instead.
Alright, keep it in your pants, Sylvain.
Yeah, not interested. Don't make me tell INGRID about this.
Ooh, Shez is gonna tell Mom on you.
Harsh. Though I do like that about you. Come on, let's see that sword of yours a little more.
Okay, Sylvain. Pants, keep it. Who else has a conversation to do in Ash? Do an Ash. Let me, I wanna see it. Let me in! Fine. The fucking Ash.
Oh, it's so late. I didn't mean to take this much of a detour.
Just getting back?
Hey, Dedue. Hope I didn't worry you.
You didn't. You were in town, yes?
I went to pick up some supplies, but on the way back I saw these flowers blooming, and I just couldn't help but pick some.
Ooh, are we gonna get some delicious details about, when we went on a date with Dedue, we encountered some pretty flowers, and we picked one for him, and we gave it to him, and he was like, this brings back memories. And he looked kind of sad, but he was also happy about the flowers. So I was kind of hoping to get more on this.
Ah, Yarrows.
That face. Spill all of your secrets.
They're used as an ingredient in healing salves. Although you can also slap the leaves on your wounds and get mostly the same effect.
I don't know what happened to Ash's voice directing here. I don't like it.
Hey, you like gardening too, right?
You've only known each other for like 3 years. Oh, another continuity thing that bothers me in this game is that they go to the Officers Academy at 1180, and then in the narration for the time skip it says 2 years later in 1181. And it's been bothering me for weeks, and I haven't been able to tell anybody about it, so I'm telling you now. Also, no, but they should know each other. They've known each other for like 3 years at this point, because Ash has been working as a knight for Dimitri, and Dedue never leaves Dimitri's side because they're gay. So, like... Okay, I think that's everybody. I want to see who Dorothea has supports with. Jez and absolutely nobody. Oh, Petra and Flame. They're not really going too hard on the cross-house supports this game. Okay, Head Gremlin, what do you gotta say?
This is true.
Circumstances dictate how people act. As such, I believe things are about to get much more difficult for you. But perhaps that will be a welcome change for someone of your caliber. We'll undoubtedly face the Ashen Demon again. I do hope you'll emerge victorious this time. Technically, we didn't lose last time. We just didn't win either. Hey, Flane. Many of the church people in Camelus are advanced in age, so there is little lively discussion to be had. On the other hand, there are many young folk in the Kingdom Army. Young folk. How do you do, fellow kids? And they are quite spirited. It makes for a rather comfortable atmosphere, although it would be even better if we did not have to go into battle at all. In truth, I would have enrolled in the Officers Academy if this war had never broken out. Aww. Travel's Journal 1! Elmira, a great kingdom to the east of Fodlan. Its territory borders that of the Lesser Alliance, which is a precipitous mountain range known as Fodlan's Throat, acting as a dividing line. Its people maintain a strong legacy of horsemanship and relish in the thrill of battle. This vast kingdom is rich in fertile prairies, deserts, and mountain ranges. No mention of the wyverns, though, which is kind of their whole thing. Albania. Albania? I don't know. Continent to the northwest of Fodlan, its frigid climate is home to numerous rare and valuable species of flora and fauna. However, the human population there is extremely small due to the intense cold in the frozen earth, which is unsuitable for growing grains or other food crops. Morphus. Morphus is the name of a metropolis of magic to the southeast of Fodlan, as well as the boundless desert that surrounds it. In the distant past, it was called the City of Illusion. Thanks to an intricate web of trading routes, rumors of its profound and mysterious magic continue to spread. Dagda, a continent to the southwest of Fodlan. Due to its extreme distance from Fodlan, rumors of this relatively unknown world abound. Some claim it's a tropical rainforest, while others insist it's merely a giant frozen plateau. Also, if you look at the map, Dagda looks pretty close. Assuming that's actually Dagda. In truth, this vast continent stretches far into the north and south and supports a wide variety of terrain and climates. Yep. Who's in here? Mercedes. I'm so very reluctant to fight any of our old friends from the Academy. It's all well and good if we can convince them to join us, but in the end, we're still making them bend to our will. They might not want it at all. We're essentially forcing them to choose between death or betraying their friends and family. It feels cruel. Well, got some bad news for you because you're a recruitable, Mercedes. Talk to this random kingdom shoulder. Give me lore.
What is it?
Geralt's mercenaries were real tough when we fought them at Magdred. The Imperial Army hired them, right? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll probably be fighting them again soon. Really not looking forward to any of this. I'm not ready to die yet. Me either. Alright, I guess I'll talk to you.
How can I be of service?
I can't say it's any wonder that people find Commander Miklon suspect. He's got a checkered past, you know. In the unlikely event he does anything untoward, His Majesty has ordered us to promptly detain and execute him. Yep, that sounds like Dimitri. My unit has numerous elite soldiers, you see, including those with crests like myself. What? Random generic has a crest. I can't imagine we'd have any issue taking him, should it come to that, but I don't think there's any reason to worry. Ingrid, what's up? As you're aware, Sylvain and I have known each other since we were very young.
The story goes,
back in the day, he would occasionally show up with bruises and other injuries on his face and body. Whenever I would ask him about it, he'd just say that he got hit during training or something, but I knew what was really going on. I logically understand why His Majesty gave Miklon an appointment, and more importantly, Sylvain agreed to it. But I don't think I can accept it quite so easily. Perhaps people can change, but they can never wash away their past sins. I'm keenly aware of this myself. What do you mean you're keenly aware of this yourself? What did you do? Cat? They don't let you pet the cat in this game, by the way. At least I can't figure out how. Rodrigue! The Empire is taking on our army in the west and simultaneously battling with the Alliance to the east. They also have renowned generals like Count Burgles and Marquis Vestra at their command. Hubert, not his dad. Hubert's dad stepped on a knife.
Reminds me.
Speaking of the current Marquis, I believe you and he were in the same cohort in the Officers' Academy. Yeah, okay, we gotta establish that Hubert killed his dad. We also fought him, like, 2 chapters ago. Vestra, oh yeah, I remember, he was in the Black Eagles. Hubert, right?
Indeed.
Correct. Much like the Kingdom, the Empire appears to be in the midst of passing the torch on to the next generation. We must use the Empire's current easterly focus to create an advantage for ourselves.
Very well, then.
Sending troops into the former Arundel territory is one aspect of that plan. We must quickly dispatch the enemy troops targeting Aryan Road. Hello?
How may I help you?
We are proceeding with the investigation into Count Rowe's escort unit. As His Majesty intimated, we found Cornelia and the Western nobles to be potential suspects. We lack conclusive proof at present. However, Count Rowe's actual whereabouts also remain unknown. We would soon find out if we attacked the West, but we cannot act without sufficient evidence.
how can I be of service?
Amanda, I heard that Count Rowe was kidnapped during his escort. We have no idea why he was taken. I know it's unlikely, but I'm terribly worried about our caravan getting attacked. Please hurry and apprehend the culprits. I don't think they're worried about you, girl. We're gonna have another Dusker general around here somewhere.
Good day to you.
Count Rowe from Aryan Road originally didn't have any children. Apparently he took notice of some talented young lad who was a distant relative and adopted him. But the boy caused problems at the Officers' Academy and was summarily cut off. I wonder if this means House Rowe's lineage has come to— oh, that's Yuri. Okay.
Nothing to report.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. So we're gonna hit the Empire's territory next, huh? I hear they've got some tough mercenaries with them. Promise you'll come back safe and sound, okay? I'm wishing each and every one of you the greatest success in battle.
Have a minute?
My parents were murdered by bandits when I was a child. They attacked out of nowhere, and my mother, That's why I cannot stand that bandit Miklon being here, and as a general, no less. It doesn't matter if he's skilled or if he's from a noble house. To give such an appointment to a guy like that... That is valid. Also, I think Miklon did bad things to her mom. What's up, Sylvain?
Not good.
When His Majesty came to me saying he wanted to give Miklon a role in the army, I just about keeled over from surprise. Too bad I didn't get to see that, because they didn't show it to me. My brother put me through a lot when we were kids, even after we'd grown up, if I'm being honest. But the kingdom needs him right now, both militarily and politically.
Huh?
What do you mean they need him? He's proof that someone without a crust can rise up in the world, and he shows that even a scoundrel with a checkered past can atone for their misdeeds. Right, like, oh, he caused me some trouble when we were kids. Yeah, he left you on a mountain to die.
So basically...
that's the role His Majesty wants him to fulfill. In other words, he serves as a necessary symbol. I actually think my brother could be useful to us. My father taught him everything he knows after all. I never was having hesitation to fight the Empire. But then to be crossing blades with classmates is chilling my heart. Hold on. I never was having hesitation to fight the Empire, but then to be crossing blades with classmates is chilling my heart. So you didn't have hesitation to fight the Empire, but you have hesitation to fight the Empire. I'm confused. I'm in relief that we did not have to be hurting Dorothea. I was having to decide whether to be taking her life. Oh, hi.
What?
What do you want? I don't care if you dislike me, but if you try anything funny, I'll cut your throat myself. Good guy, Miklon, guys. I'm protecting Aryan Road for the time being. That's the one holding my leash. That's what the one holding my leash ordered me to do at any rate.
On that note...
I heard the Alliance is having a real tough time in this war, too. The Great Bridge of Myrden fell, and Count Gloucester swore his allegiance to the Empire. We're doing fine enough for now ourselves, but there's no telling what might happen in the future. Hey, we've got to focus. The Empire could pivot at any moment and pour all their efforts into the Western Front.
Yep.
Right, I guess all we can do now is try and kick our training into high gear. Anyway, let's make sure we're as ready as we can for the next fight. Yep. I was wondering where this was. They just had to slide this baby in somewhere. Okay, Dimitri, how about another warrior gauge? I think that looks good on you. History of Fodlan 1. Under the tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile Nemesis, who proclaimed himself the king of liberation, delighted in war and bloodshed. Rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Fodlan fell to his depths in a mad scramble to attain power through murder and theft. Sorry, almost right. 41 years before the founding of the Adrestian Empire, Saint Saros appeared in the land of Enbar, and, through the many unfathomable miracles she performed, spread light across the land. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the purest people of Fodlan, who went on to form Holy Church of Saros. Anyways, Imperial Year 1, the founding of the Adrestian Empire. In the first year of our calendar, the glorious Adrestian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle, and its future blessed by the goddess. Its capital, Enbar, was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fodlan, where the divine Saint Saros also lent her power. Imperial Year 32, the War of Heroes. Wilhelm Paul Restfeld. Paul. Okay, I guess we can't all have cool middle names. Wilhelm Paul Crestfeld, the inaugural Adrestian Emperor, raised an army in pursuit of the unification of Fodlan. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. Imperial Year 46, the Battle at Gronder Field. An intense battle erupted on Gronder Field, where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Adrestian Empire clashed. There, the Imperial forces emerged victorious. Imperial Year 91, the Battle of Tailtean. The houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces, this time at Telltale Plains. There, the evil Nemesis finally fell, and the Empire secured a momentous victory. Can we just talk about how that took them, like, 40 years? Imperial Year 98, the War of Heroes ends. The successor to the great Emperor Wilhelm I, Lycian? I don't know. First, succumbed to sudden illness, the Empire, which ruled over the majority of Fodlan, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. Oh, Catherine! Hi! Can I play as you finally? Gerald's mercenaries, huh? A while back, a guy called Gerald served as the captain of the Knights of Saros. I never would have guessed he'd leave the Knights and end up a wandering mercenary. I can't believe that Alois left the Knights and ended up a wandering mercenary. What's going on with that? The guy quit more than 20 years ago, but apparently he's still just as tough as he was then. Impressive stuff, if you ask me. They say those who inherit crests from their ancestors tend to live long lives, and I guess he'd be your case in point. Hi, Felix. It really pisses you off, huh? What doesn't piss you off? The fact that you're, like, low-key shorter than me? Hold on. Let's just... I want to see something real quick. Shez is 170 centimeters, and Felix is 174 centimeters. How cute. Keep stomping your foot, you're not gonna get any taller. There's so much that fool neglected to tell us, it really pisses me off. Per usual, I have absolutely no idea what's rattling around inside his skull. If he thinks he's the only one who will lose face over this, he's a greater fool than I gave him credit for. Who knew royalty could be so annoying? Yep. He's so short. He's also, like... In Three Houses canon, he's actually, like, one of the shortest guys, and, like, multiple number centimeters below average, and I find that hilarious.
Oh, it's you.
Little man syndrome, Felix. Hi, Happy. Too much stuff is happening, and all of it is annoying. Hey, you and Felix should hang out. That Cornelia lady or whoever, she's up to no good, I'm telling you. I wonder if she's that lady. Yeah, it's troubling that a former court mage might be committing such evil deeds. A former court mage, huh? Yeah, maybe so. Ugh, what a pain. We're gonna go on another date with Dedue, by the way, because we're gonna keep going on dates with Dedue until I can stare at his face.
Greetings.
We'll be on Empire-controlled lands from this point forward as we head into former Arundel territory. Apparently, the former Lord Arundel was intimately involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Okay, so not only does Dimitri know this, everybody else knows this but me. I don't want the Empire to eliminate him, I want them to get to the truth of the matter. I will never be satisfied until they do. I'm from Dusker, you see, and I lost my brother. Okay. So you don't have to be darker skinned to be from Dusker? Fascinating. We're getting so much lore! We're getting so much Dusker lore! What's your name, sir? What's your name? I need more Dusker names. Hi, Dorothea. I didn't want to fight at all, but I did so for Edie. But now I've surrendered to keep myself alive. What other choice did I have? I'm not sure I could bring myself to fight for Fargus, not with my whole heart anyway, but if I have to, I'll do it to hasten the end of this war.
Let's see.
You don't have to force yourself, Dorothea. I can talk to Dimitri for you if you feel like you can't fight for the kingdom.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you, but I'm fine. I have to take responsibility for my decisions.
I get things done.
I'm a songstress. No matter the stage, I swear I will play my role to the hilt. And I will be glorious. Why does the mage look so sad? His Majesty's told me before that everyone has something they can't accept. I guess for Lenato it was the church and Lady Rhea, but he never said anything to me about resenting them. On the contrary, he enrolled me in the Officers' Academy, which is run by the church. Yeah, I do have to question that. And I became a Kingdom Knight because of it.
Give it a go.
I'll have to think more on the subject myself. It's my responsibility. I took his life after all. I'm like 99.9999999% convinced that the education at Garrick Mach is actually not that good. The whole reason you get in is so that you can be in the same class as the king. Oh, Viscount...
Have you need of me?
Belinus is a woman. And a generic. But that's not new. I am Yvette. She has a first name! I am Yvette, head of House Belinus. I have heard quite a bit about you. Actually, my own house was in charge of Count Rowe's escort. However, we were attacked by a group of strangers. Though I know not if they were affiliated with anyone, I've come to report the details to His Majesty. I've only just inherited my title, too. I cannot believe I made such a blunder so soon after. Hi, Daddy.
I wish to speak with you.
I have just informed Lady Ray of the battle's progress. She has directed me to continue obeying the king's orders. Can she please be playable? And so I shall be acting alongside all of you for the time being. Of course, you may count me among your military forces as well.
By the by.
By the by, do you know anything about the leader of Gerald's mercenaries? You mean Gerald?
Let's see.
He's a veteran mercenary called the Blade Breaker. He's got a head... I forgot that he was called the Blade Breaker. He's got a head for tactics and valor to spare. Indeed, that man once led the Knights of Saros. It is lamentable that a man of his caliber should now be an enemy of the Church. Dimitri, my beloved, hello.
Indeed.
Hello, hello.
I wonder.
It was fortunate that Count Rowe surrendered so swiftly. We did not sustain many losses. I have my own opinion on the Count's views, but I must admit that he took the needs of his people into careful consideration. No, I ought not to speak these words, having pressed him to surrender. Forget I said anything. If Cornelia is truly the one who took him, that would spell trouble for us indeed. We're gonna talk to Dudu, and then we're gonna go on a date, and he better love me. We're here.
Do you need something? Well...
We can trust Duke Ifon. Though she is aged, she is deeply loyal to the royal family, and importantly, she instructed Gustav in tactics. Who is this lady? Do we get to see her? Older lady in Fire Emblem? Express relief. It's definitely reassuring to have someone like that in the royal capital with Gustav. Indeed, both the soldiers and the citizens of the royal capital will be satisfied with the arrangement. Anything could still occur, though. We must be prepared for the unexpected. Dudu, we're going on a date. Third time's the charm. Or fourth time. I forget how many times we've gone on a date with Dudu. It's been numerous. Talk.
I hope to devote my entire life to His Majesty. There is no greater pleasure than standing at his side.
Yay! Okay, we've gotten this one before. Say that's just like him. Woo! I beat the game! The conversation is wildly engaging. Do. Abu.
I'm not one for attention.
Oh, don't say that. So cute.
What? Do you find me interesting?
Ah! Sir! Sir, hello. Hi. Do you love me? I love you.
I'm not one for attention.
It's okay.
I'm not strong enough to keep His Majesty safe. Not yet.
How are you this cute?
That was fun.
Okay, now that I've finally had a successful date with the Dudu, I can actually take other people out on excursions now.
Hey, you.
Let's go, Shez. Let's have somebody do chores together. I'm thinking we can force Rodrigue and Felix to hang out.
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Wait, hold on. Felix is totally still wearing the thigh highs under that robe. Can you see it? I don't think those are pants. If those are pants, I'm gonna cry.
Don't I already do enough chores with you at home?
Bad luck this time. Come, it'll go quicker if you don't spend so long complaining.
Nice.
We all must do our fair share.
We could go on a date with Rodrigue. We have to get him up to C rank though, before we can go on a date. But we're going on a date with Rodrigue if it kills me. Kitchen!
Hunger is the true enemy.
Cook us some fine meal. Does Rodrigue also like this? He does. Because he and his son have the exact same taste in food, and I think that's adorable. Chess and Rodrigue support! Let's go! Oh wait, we could go on the date! Okay.
But it's also beautiful. You can't see lamplit streets covered in this stuff anywhere but here.
Are you gonna actually show me any fucking snow? Like, seriously? You guys keep talking about how snowy and wonderful it is in Fargus, and I never see it. Give me a map with snow on it.
I thought the same when I was young. Though the more years I gain, the more frustrating it becomes.
Also, they really want me to believe that this man is 45 years old. Come on, guys. I can suspend my disbelief, but I can't suspend my disbelief this much. Okay, so... Rodrigue. Where is he? Where is he on the map? It's up there. Oh, I could just teleport straight to him. Hey! Hi. Hi. Hi.
Well, then.
Hi. You wanna go, out with me? Pretty please?
Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we?
Yes, we
I
shall.
will accompany you.
Oh, look at him on his little sprite with his little horsey. Okay. Hi. Hello. Hi. You've arrived at... Yeah, okay, that's the
I
same.
feel like I can finally breathe easy. Do you come here often?
I'll come here more often if you come here more often. Ask a question. Oh, right, he's actually married, isn't he? They, like, confirmed that his wife is, like, still alive. That's probably their excuse for why you can't bang him. But, I mean, he already had Lambert as a side chick, so I don't see why he couldn't. Ask about your friends. Friends.
Thinking of all the fine people who chose to fight beside us fills me with nothing but the utmost pride.
I'm disappointed he doesn't talk about Lambert as much as Dedu talks about Dimitri. Feel the pressure. I would be Rodrigue's side chick if it meant I got to breathe the same air as him. Straighten up a little taller. Yes! Okay, one more.
In our kingdom, a rigorous procedure must be followed before one can implement sweeping change.
Okay. Say you don't understand politics. Think about what you can do. He seems like that kind. Yes! We get to pet Rodrigue's face! Hi!
The years have begun to take their toll on me. Every time I glance in the mirror, the man staring back grows less and less familiar.
I'm sure if you just shaved the mustache, it would take like 15 years off of you. That's exactly why you have the mustache, so that there's like some sort of like plausible deniability about your age in here.
What is it? You'll make an old man blush if you keep staring like that.
Ah, he's blushing! Oh my god, how do I even... Hi. Yeah, hi. Oh my... Felix, you didn't tell me your dad was such a slut. Too bad Lambert's not alive, so I can't pet his face.
I had a wonderful time today. Thanks in no small part to your company. I appreciate it.
Darius Crest is a slut crest. I mean, yeah, have you looked at Felix? Felix is a whore. What is that? Is that Anna? Occasionally, Anna's shop will appear in the war map. Anna will change locations each time you engage in a battle, so don't miss your chance to visit her shop. If you select a surveying spot where Anna is currently located on the war map, Anna will visit your camp and set up shop there for the duration of the current chapter. You can buy rare and precious items. Okay, we're still introducing mechanics, and this is chapter 6. Like, maybe we can get Dedue's sister's name.
Let's begin. Allow me to help.
Do we get Dedue's sister's name ever?
Before the worry sets in. I know not how abdicated my title of Duke. I can still show them what it means to smack against a shield.
Rodriguez.
Together, we can be turning the tide.
Okay, so I'm not sure how I feel about the recruitment in this game so far. I do appreciate that they're a little bit more like, I'm only here because I would have died either way. Like I would have died. Instead of it being like, I am totally cool betraying my friends and family because my teacher is here. But at the same time, I kind of feel like it feels a little bit weak sauce. I wish that there was like more motivation for it. Like, you know, if Dorothea showed up to the battle with her opera company and she was like, I don't care about the Empire, I just care about keeping these people safe. And Dimitri was like, we will keep them safe for you. Or like if Petra was like, you know, oh, I have no love for the Empire. I know that they're gonna like, they don't have any intention of making Bridget free or whatever. And Dimitri was like, hey, you know, like we can help you out with that. We believe that Bridget should be its own sovereign state. Instead of it just being like, I'm here because you would have killed me. Okay, that was... Gaspard Militia appeared.
We won't lose, no matter what.
I kind of miss the special intros that they gave to characters in the original.
I'll do it.
The original Fire Emblem Warriors, because they would come onto the map and they would get like a whole little cutscene where they like show up and they're like taunting you and they're like, oh,
no one is matching us.
You're going to try and fight me, huh? Good luck with that, nerd. This one they just kind of like pan over to their model for a second, and it's less fun.
I can't stop now.
This is the strength of our convictions.
Look at Dedue run. His asshole is shining for some reason.
Or if I may be of further service.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, Dedue. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to break your little heart. But I need you to get support points with Petra. What is their support rank at? Oh, where is she? Bottom. Oh, they're so close. He's also almost all the way to A with Dimitri. He just can't unlock it yet because this game is gonna break my heart and do something mean to Dimitri, isn't it? New support conversation available. Okay, I can get their C support.
Need something?
I have been noticing that you are going out of your way to be helping me. Even more than the others. Why is this?
You're a foreign
ready.
queen. Neglecting you would reflect poorly on His Majesty.
You do not need to be worrying. I possess skill at adapting.
Not to nitpick, but I'm pretty sure that Three Houses said that Petra was supposed to have tattoos on her back, and I don't see any tattoos.
Before, I was thinking Fargus was too cold. But now, I have become adapted to it.
Alright, hold on.
Good.
See, I don't see any tattoos back there.
But I am experiencing a problem. I still have struggles with the language of Fodlan.
Oh my god, is this gonna be about how Dimitri taught to do... Oh my god. Oh my god, game, you can't do this to me.
Perhaps you can be teaching me?
Me? Teach you the language?
Yes. I know the tongue of Dusker also has many differences from Fodlan's.
I mean, we already knew that Dusker had its own language thanks to that random Dusker NPC, but
But you speak as if this is your land of home.
You give me too much credit.
I am spending my days with native speakers just like you. And I am always studying with hardness. But you are still surpassing me in this language. How did you become this way?
His Majesty taught me.
I love him so much.
He felt it unproductive to communicate in broken sentences, so we spent years teaching each other.
An exchange of languages. That idea is a wonderful one.
Dimitri speaks Dusker.
If Dimitri found success teaching you, maybe you can be doing the same for me. Do we have agreement?
Why me?
You said that Dimitri is not wanting me to be neglected. Not being able to convey my feelings is giving me great sadness. It is making me feel frustration and loneliness.
It'd be great if she, like, actually improved her speaking by the end of this.
When I was first in Fodlan, I could not be saying anything in this language.
My voice is gonna be gone tomorrow.
Whenever Edelgard was speaking to me, I could only be staring back at her with big, confused eyes. Then I decided to be studying on my own. But the nobles were laughing and saying my words were ugly.
It was the same for me, but His Majesty was always close.
God damn it, stop giving me reasons to scream!
If ever I struggled with a word, he would teach me.
But I was a hostage. I was without such a teacher.
Also, the armor detail on Dude's back is nice.
Until today. Now I am having you.
Oh my god.
I suppose you do.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that was a worthy suggestion. Thank you.
Time to work you into shape.
Oh my god, I can't believe I am so very in love with this ship.
That went well, unsurprisingly.
He's Stan, a confident Dill. Count Barley appeared. Hi, what are you doing here?
You rabble understand nothing but violence.
Okay, whatever. Nobody cares about you.
Moving forward.
Move, 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 move.
That's our king. Wherever you go, he'll be right there with you.
Aww.
Am I in danger as well?
Yes. You're very in danger. Look, I'm not that big a fan of your daughter, but someone in my chat is, so like, I gotta kill you, bro. No hard feelings, but also kind of hard feelings because you're in my way.
The others down.
And he's dead. Please don't let there be anything else on this map. There's something else on this map.
Your Majesty.
The Imperial forces stationed in former Arendelle territory have designs on Aryan Road. You must launch an attack before the enemy can muster the troops to retake the fortress.
The Ashen Demon's working with the enemy? You're sure?
Were you not at the last battle where we literally saw the Ashen Demon working with the enemy?
If my reports are anything to go by, yes. And as this demon is the one who slew your old company, I would like you to handle the matter.
I don't know, it took like all of us last time and they killed Ingrid, so maybe we don't give Shez this.
Nothing would make me happier, honest.
Shez doesn't even have weapon triangle advantage.
But you shouldn't change your strategy for my sake. Just focus on winning the battle, that's it.
Yet I know this is what drives you. I want to do everything in my power to help you achieve it.
Well, I can't argue with that. But this little rivalry isn't worth losing a war over.
Is that all it is to you? A rivalry?
Damn. Shez is like a surprisingly grounded character in this route so far.
I must admit, I've been meaning to ask. Do you not bear hatred for the person who murdered your friends?
Not really. Death kinda just comes with the territory when you're a merc. And your friends one day can just as easily become your targets the next. Now, not getting my money or having a client betray me, yeah, that'll get me upset. But I can't go around seeking vengeance for every last fallen ally. It would consume my whole life.
Is that so?
Dimitri's like, I never thought of this. Look at his eyes. I like this though. This makes sense. Makes sense as a like a through line to Dimitri's whole thing.
I'm sure you can relate, as a king and all. There's only so much burden one person can carry. Or maybe you can't relate. If you'll forgive me for saying so, I think you've been letting things weigh on you too much.
Yeah, Dimitri. Cool it on the self-loathing a little bit.
Be that as it may, your words just now have given me an idea.
Oh?
Please forget I ever mentioned this if you find it disagreeable, but...
Oh?
What do you think about inviting those mercenaries onto our side? Perhaps not in the immediate future, but once their allegiance is not so concrete.
I guess this is how we get by, Leth.
Have them join us? I don't know.
Loyalty is an important concern in the mercenary business, I understand. But if we were to provide greater pay than the Empire...
So, Dimitri, remember how you said, like, 2 chapters ago that you, like, probably couldn't even afford to pay the church soldiers that were gonna, like, come help you? How are you gonna afford to pay more than the Empire for this mercenary company? Little details like this, guys.
Rodrigue wishes to see you, Your Majesty. He has questions about our formation.
Hello! Am I gonna get to talk to Dedue about Dimitri's mental state?
Thank you, Dedue. If you'll excuse me, I must attend to this. We can speak more later.
Hand in hand with the very people you've been hunting. This king of ours sure has some funny ideas.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have a conversation with- that would have been- if I were writing this game, and this isn't just my Dimity way speaking, but if I were writing this game, I would have absolutely had a conversation there between Shez and Dedue, talking about Dimitri's mental state. And like, hey, I think Dimitri puts too much on himself, and Dedu's like, I agree, but he has these feelings about this thing. Like, maybe it'll bear out later in a different way and it'll make sense, but like, I don't know, I felt like that could have been a good moment to give Dedu a little bit of spotlight. Oh, Bernadetta. I see Byleth on the map. Bernadetta on the map yet? Yep, she's right here in the middle. She locked herself in the middle. Here we go, friends. Let's do this. Dimitri and Dedu are going to tragically start this map separated, but it's fine.
We shall repel the Imperial army here and put a halt to their invasion. But be wary. They possess no small supply of skilled warriors.
From the looks of it, they've gone and camped out in the ruins of that village.
Keep your guard high. These mercenaries could be waiting behind any corner.
I know which corners they're waiting behind.
Let us deal with the foes we can see.
I looked at the map. I know exactly where they are. Don't worry, Dimitri. We're good.
Begin the operation.
Oh, you guys, you'd be so useless without me.
I'll do my best. I'm a little...
Ingrid was about to fly right into that, like, archer. I love food. Jess is a very fast hitter.
The road to the village is blocked off. We'll need to find another way.
Have fun. Dinner is a good thing, a beautiful thing. Okay, I guess we'll take care of this nerd. So far, we've been able to recruit every Empire person we've encountered outside of Hubert. Let's switch to Annette.
I've awaited this moment.
Just watch.
Good. How many remain?
Oh no, they killed it. They got it. They got it. We're good.
We've spotted the Ashen Demon.
Oh, there's Byleth.
Your Majesty, as well as the Death Knight.
The Empire's most fearsome general. We should try to keep them both isolated if we can.
The enemies! Oh, they're coming to get us! Everyone, fend for yourselves!
Nice of
Like
them
a-
to open the doors for us.
Bernie, you do not seem like you would make a very good commander.
Leave everything to me.
And you can take care of this nerd.
Now let's take control.
And I will use Dimitri to take that base. Oh, I love...
Let us take this stronghold.
Oh, right, and they all start with, like, weakened things because of that thing I picked. That's actually really useful. I was considering not doing that one.
Let's take it for ourselves.
What's my S rank requirement on this? I'm not gonna try too hard for it. 20 minutes, 1,500 kills. Oh no, Dimitri. What did that say about somebody getting seized? Oh, Annette seized. Okay. Annette.
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to me.
That's 2 down.
Oh, Annette, you're so cute. Lane's got that. Of course, you seize that right after I
I'll do what I can.
recommand everybody. Go
It's
there.
worth
Trying to get as many people out of the way as I can. I'm gonna save my combat arts for atrocitying Byleth. Or the Death Knight. Whoever comes first, really. Okay, got that nerd. Go start taking the base.
The Ashen Demon and the Death Knight can't be as scary as they sound, right? Right?
Yeah, Annette. I promise, they're not that scary. I mean, the Death Knight really isn't that scary, so... Okay, what are we doing now?
This stronghold will likely prove the key to our victory on this day. We must keep it at all costs.
When is the connecting stronghold?
Just be exciting after all.
Uh-huh.
I'm coming too. We can't let them keep pushing us around.
Okay.
So, they've come. Keep your distance for now. We must focus our efforts on the remaining Imperial encampments.
Yeah, got it. Oh, there's the Death Knight. He saw me. He's coming for me. Nope, move.
Stand against me.
Yes.
At least try to make it interesting then.
You won't stop me.
Did I get him?
Do not throw yourself at that wall just yet. The time isn't right for
Well, Dimitri, I had to throw myself at that wall in order to get into the stronghold that we need to take. Don't talk to me like that. Who put Bernadetta in charge of literally anything? Like, come on, guys. I guess Byleth is just like getting body blocked by their existence in this stronghold. One straight fanfic, but instead she's the one getting drafted. Yeah. Okay. Wait, where's Dedue? Hey, Dedue!
Let's begin.
My darling, my love. Come help me out. Let's get over here. Okay, good. Now that you've done that, get out of there. But not there. You go here. Oh. There are rocks falling from the sky. I don't like that.
You need to move fast. Attack!
Not yet. Let us take this stronghold. Let's do this.
Grant them no mercy.
Yes, to do. Grant them no mercy. That's very sexy of you. Okay, now we just need the one Annette's taken care of.
All dealt with. Let's move on to the other.
Okay, we just gotta get this last one. I do appreciate Bernadetta locking herself in a house in the middle.
that I think of it, these catapults may be of use to us.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our catapults! Which means they're coming for us next! Run away!
Fine.
She's their leader. As much as it hurts to say it, we cannot let her leave here alive.
Ingrid is like...
That soldier looks rather panicked.
Maybe she could be convinced to our side. Yeah. Got it. She is rather panicked.
Why won't you just let me go?
She may be convinced to join us with a bit of pressure.
Yeah, okay. Come in.
Guard this place with your lives.
Ingrid, why don't you get the fuck out of here? Like, go over here.
I have your back.
Get away from the archer. Got it. Okay. Took you long enough, Sylvain. A bit of purchase, she will fold like origami, then you suggested, Rodrigue, right? Hey, Bernadetta, we got a nice room with 4 walls and a door that closes.
I don't feel too good about this. But that's
Wow, everyone is like, they're not even pretending. Like with Dorothea and Petra, they were like, please don't throw your life away. Or, oh, we could convince them with a little bit of pressure. This one, they're just straight up like, I feel bad about murdering Bernadetta.
Just give me a second to write my dying words.
You can have all the time you want if you surrender.
See? You got her, Ingrid.
We don't want to have to kill you, Bernadetta. Please.
Wait, what? No, I'm not ready to die. Please, don't murder me.
Okay.
The Ashen Demon and the Death Knight are the only major threats remaining.
I make for the central stronghold. My prey awaits.
Fine. I'll handle the strongholds on the perimeter then.
All units, clear out of the central stronghold. We aim to ensnare the Death Knight.
Trap the Death Knight. Cool. Do we just let him go? Sounds cool. Ingrid? I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do here, so I guess everybody's just gonna like go hang out in a stronghold and like heal for a minute.
Everything. It cannot end like this.
Yeah, Ingrid, run. I told you to already.
Then. Good.
Come on, we have to defend it.
Do not let a single one in.
Oh, the Death Knight's like coming this direction.
Don't let them in.
Is he gonna take the strongholds along the way? Because if he is, I wouldn't have taken that back.
We need to move fast. Attack.
Let's have Shez like move away from here.
Not a problem.
Like defend here.
I'm here.
Let's take it for ourselves.
We're just letting Dimitri get a little healing in. From what I gather, we're just supposed to like let them take some of these bases, which is actually going to be really annoying because that means I have to just like wait.
Majesty. I must strive to be more like you on the battlefield. This is all I can do.
What? What? How? Oh. Oh my god, the Death Knight. I put her in the path of the Death Knight and I forgot about her.
I will be your shield.
My bad. It's fine. She's fine.
Guard this place with your lives.
Everybody just move out of their path for now. This is the second time I've lost Ingrid.
Guard this place with your lives.
Is the Death Knight? Oh no, there he goes. Okay, we got him ensnared.
Come on.
Almost.
We have to defend it.
Oh, he's taking the outposts on the way. Yeah, okay, he's there.
None of them get through.
Maybe let's just dump a shit ton of rocks on him. This is actually strategically making sense. Hey, that's rude.
Ready? Fire!
That sucker.
Not
Okay.
even the Ashen Demon can win against superior numbers. Call in reinforcements from the northwestern stronghold.
Where is this Ashen Demon we speak of? Okay.
This won't be easy.
So now what do I do?
Here I thought the kid could handle it alone. Looks like I was wrong.
Where's Gerald's here?
Enemy reinforcements. We can't let them seize the central stronghold.
Hey Gerald! You ready to die? You can help me. Let's see here. I want to make sure I get Gerald in this blast.
I refuse to hold back.
Oh, you know what? I meant to go to the tactics place and get everybody some upgrades. And instead I wasted all my money on levels. Hey, Gerald! Get the fuck back here. What are you doing? I did not excuse you from class.
I won't lose this time. I swear it.
Oh, Eloise in the background.
You won't stop me.
I heard Eloise talking. Yep. Hey, Eloise, what the fuck?
This is what the kingdom can do. You've really risen to the occasion.
And no thanks to you, asshole. Your face depresses me. Get out of here. No, we'll just kill Gerald real quick. It'll be fine. Nature's really bad at aiming his lance on those throws. Die. Got him.
This is all I've
Go,
got.
go, 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 go. Oh yeah, they're fine. They'll be fine. Do I have an awakening gauge? I do. Hey! Now look at the Death Knight trotting around in there like an idiot. Brought more friends, asshole. Oh wait, you don't have any because you have the worst voice acting in the game.
Let's go, dude. With me now.
Okay. Yeah, we get it.
It's my pleasure.
You're gonna hit absolutely nothing. He hits 94 people.
You up. I'm all right.
Okay, everybody else good? Anybody else need killing? Eloise is still alive. Not for long.
With me now.
See that little flip Dimitri did?
It's my pleasure. Stand
Yeah, that's what you get.
Forgive me, Captain. I must retreat.
That's what you get for being a filthy traitor.
We've outlasted them.
Fine then. Entertain me.
Do I want to? I thought we were killing Byleth.
He's broken free. Catapults appear to be working, though. Come, this is our chance.
What's up, nerd? Get atrocitied.
We've got some mages here to help. They're ready to attack the village ruins whenever you say the word.
You think? Is that gonna like actually, is that just gonna hit where I am? Yeah, okay.
That went great.
We must support our champion. Bounce to his position at once.
Priest, are you freaking kidding me? Can you guys just die quietly?
I'll make short work of this.
Yeah, you better.
Imperial soldiers.
I really don't need the Death Knight getting freaking healed. Oof. I do not agree with this guy's snuff fetish.
Could it be? No, that's not possible.
Yeah, we got Bernie. And Mercedes is over here like, is that my brother? Yes.
I'm all too familiar with the view.
Dimitri, no. Got him.
My end comes not today. I shall make my retreat.
Are you nerds always bulletproof?
So we finally gave in. That blade work of his was awfully familiar though.
Yeah, oh my god, it's Yuritsa. You figured out the plot twist.
We can't hold out any longer. Please, send help.
They need backup.
The Ashen Demon has taken on countless soldiers. Even one of their exceptional skill must be growing weary by now.
Okay, everybody, let's go.
Nothing personal. This is my job.
No such thing as being too careful. I should send some help the kids' way.
Never mind.
We can't afford to rest on our laurels here.
Okay, so I remember how I said everybody was gonna go kill Byleth? Yeah, everybody's gonna go kill the help that Byleth just got.
Let's deal with these guys quick.
How many times have we fought now? Either way, this will be the last.
You're right about that. I'm not letting you leave here alive, Ashen Demon.
I'll be overwhelmed if this keeps up.
I think she's dealing less damage this time. But maybe it's just me. Protecting Dimitri by saying you will not. Die. Bullshit.
With me now.
Yeah, Dimitri just casually being like, I know what the brush of death feels like.
It's my pleasure.
Ugh. Did I win? Oh yeah, we'll just pretend like I used Shez. Violet is a fucking cheater. I'm sorry, did you just get green hair?
Such vexing arrogance for one so small.
I don't like that.
Perhaps you truly are one of their descendants.
I don't like that at all.
In any event, you labored to destroy my vessel, did you not?
Oh, that's freaky.
That is a deed most foul. When you will pay for with your life. You cannot hope to win so bound in flesh.
She's gonna get white hair.
This isn't a fight you can win. Get out of there!
You can run all you like. Why do you fight me?
Why so this?
Wait, what?
And here I thought we won.
What the fuck is happening in this game?
As did I.
Who knew the Ashen Demon had that kind of strength?
Like fucking freaky time rewind powers and shit.
Not that I'm making excuses. You gave me power of my own, and it still wasn't close to enough.
That's not true.
Yeah, more of that in the main game. Christ. I'll have to finish a route to see. But I really do think that this game is like the game they always intended to make out of Three Houses so far. I mean, think about it, think about it, think about it. We've got 3 completely unique war stories. Sothis having a rival. Sothis Byleth having a rival with, like, not necessarily equivalent powers, but, like, powers all the same from a similar source. We've got, like, actually showing things. I have a whole theory going in my head.
Of course it is. What am I even up against here?
Some bullshit. That's what you're up against here.
It's like I looked away for 1 second, and suddenly I was facing someone else entirely.
That would explain what was troubling me before. That is the unique danger I sensed.
Yeah, Violet being a proper Ashen Demon.
Still, you can win this fight. I know you can. And I'll do whatever I can to make it so. We'll claim victory over that monster together.
You know what? You're right. I'll be strong enough one day if I just keep at it.
Sothis, like, took over Byleth for a hot second and, like, kicked Shez's ass, and Shez, like, had to run away like a little bitch. And it was kind of unsettling hearing Sothis's little tiny girl voice come out of Byleth. I imagine it's even more unsettling if you picked male Byleth.
Still, one day could be years from now at this rate. We should probably think of a backup plan.
I mean, you don't need to kill Byleth. Like, you don't need to win. This is just something you're choosing to do.
Besides, Dimitri said they might even be working for the kingdom before long. We can't count on being rivals forever.
What a shocking turn of events! You'd seriously consider accepting that fiend as one of your allies?
Wow, Arvel is, like, not into that.
You make it sound like the worst idea in the world. We have a war to win here, remember? Gotta keep an open mind.
Ah, I understand now. You've witnessed your adversary's true strength and convinced yourself you cannot win.
I mean, we also did talk about this whole ally thing, like, 2 cutscenes ago. And Shez seemed, like, kind of okay with it then.
What? No. I just know a valuable resource when I see one. And we're far better off with them than we are against them.
If that's really how you feel, then so be it. But trust me, you don't need to worry. You'll get stronger soon, I promise.
Okay.
So maybe don't go relinquishing your prey just yet.
Yeah, Arvel's like, no, we're still killing her.
After all, I desire nothing more than to see you achieve your goals.
Okay. Seems shady. Yeah, Arvel seems a little shady here. Arvel's like really into killing Sothis.
A glove does not defy the hand.
Aye?
And yet you've done just that. So this is my name. Yet I am also called the Beginning.
Yeah, Byleth said your name in the last cutscene.
I am progenitor and mother to all who call Fodlan home.
Where am I?
This game's secondary head gremlin. Also, Byleth just like got the green hair and eyes, and it's really anticlimactic.
I am not here to answer all you ask.
Sothis, okay.
Yet I will grant the one. You stand before my throne.
Sothis seems to be a little bit more cognizant in this timeline.
If you so wish, then take a seat. But know then that your flesh is mine to wield.
Sothis seems like really into taking over Byleth in this one. I wonder if it's because like the extra 2 years helped her like regain her memories. In which case, please give us the lore, Sothis.
You lack the power to resist.
My flesh? What are you saying?
You should not have interfered. I could have cut that wretch down with a stroke.
Yeah, I think they're trying to play up like a Sothis questionableness sort of vibe here.
Oh, that one vexes me so. When next we meet, I must step in and deal with them myself. It is quite clear that you cannot my power safely wield. Do I speak plain?
Very awkward sentence, so no, you did not.
Not in the slightest. I have so many questions.
Hey, lazy bones. Get up already.
We know it's Gerald. You don't have to like silhouette question mark us.
You sure you're all right? You don't seem like yourself.
Hey, traitor Alois.
I'm fine. Just a strange dream.
You don't seem like yourself. Also, you dyed your hair mid-battle.
Like the ones you used to have.
Yes, but this time we talked.
Huh?
You fool! That was no dream!
Okay, are we gonna have to play as Byleth?
What's wrong?
Right? Like her hair is dead ass like an entire different shade and her eyes changed color. Like, Gerald, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't seem like yourself.
Nothing. Wait, didn't you...
Do you lack wits? My voice is not for him. Whenever I speak, it is for you alone.
On second thought, I think there is something wrong. I mean, my hair's still a different color, right?
Okay, thank you, game, for pointing this out.
Yes, and your eyes too. How that happened is beyond me.
No, it's just like we're just going with it. Though I will point out that her hair and eyes now look very much like Rhea, which he should very much be questioning.
Anyway, we lost the battle, so probably best to wave this place goodbye and find somewhere to rest up.
Is that a fact?
Actually, I think I'd feel more comfortable staying here on the battlefield a while longer. I just need to swing my sword around, get my head on straight. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
If you say so, but if it gets any worse, tell me. This isn't an enemy we can beat if we're not at full strength.
Hits are still way too big. I know, right? Like, it's so nice to hear Byleth speak. It does so much for the character to, like, actually be fully voiced.
We're not just up against the kingdom here. They've got the church on their side, too. And the Knights of Seiros.
This will be a trying battle indeed, but I will follow you to the ends of the earth if I must, Captain.
Traitor Alois.
Even in the face of my own former colleagues, I won't pull a single punch.
This game is not doing a lot for your likability, dude.
Thanks, Alois. I know it won't be easy, but the Empire's shoving a lot of gold in our pockets for this. Gotta deliver on our end of the deal. Even if it means taking on the Knights of Seiros to do it.
You look troubled, Gerald. Is something wrong?
Call your dad Gerald. Does anybody else call their parents by their first name? I don't. I don't like wake up and I'm like, hey, Pete, is something wrong? No, it's weird.
Can't hide anything from you, can I? It's just I have history with someone from the church.
Yeah, she saved your life and then saved your baby's life and then you got all weird about it.
And I'd rather keep it as history if I can. I don't want anything to do with them, not as enemy or ally.
You're really going back to Ferdiad? After all it took to get to this point?
Sudden transition? What? What is happening?
I will only be gone for a short while. A month at most, perhaps.
Does that mean I can't use Dimitri?
I don't understand. What could possibly demand your presence in the capital so urgently? Is there something big going down in Ferdiad? I can't imagine things have gotten too out of hand with my father there to hold the line.
Explain to them, Boar. This is a threat only us Northerners understand.
Oh, we're gonna have to kick Strang's ass.
Very well. A group of soldiers from the Srang region has broken through the defenses in Gautier territory and makes for the capital.
What are you doing, Daddy Gautier? That's your job.
According to reports, Duke Yvonne herself rode out to intercept them, but was overwhelmed and subsequently captured.
Do we get to see the old mommy?
All contact from Margrave Gautier has ceased as well, so we've no way of confirming any of this.
Strangler!
What? This is horrible.
He looks like a duck.
You can say that again. There's no chance of mounting a war effort when your capital's been ransacked. To be honest, I can't imagine my old man going down that easy.
Felix has gotta have neck pain from having to look up at everybody else in these conversations.
It's still true that we've lost contact with him, though. Something's definitely happening here.
This is quite an alarming revelation indeed. Not only has the Church made the northern town of Camulus its new base of operations,
Sedith gets to have dialogue here?
but many of our members have been traveling to Ferdiad on a regular basis.
Srang. That's the peninsula north of Farkas, yes?
Very good, Mercedes. You passed your geography test.
Yeah, but as far as I can remember, they've always been peaceful.
Annette, you do not pass your world history test.
Peaceful? Hardly. You show even the slightest hint of weakness, and they'll sink their teeth into you without so much as a second thought.
Yeah, like what? And that's over here like, as far as I know, they've always been peaceful. It's like, did you miss the part where Sylvain's entire family has to like have the Lance of Ruin to keep them from getting murdered? Did we miss that part, Annette? Were you not there that day?
The Srang region borders the northeast side of our kingdom. It's a harsh land, blanketed in snow from the outset of the year to its dying days.
I do not recall seeing snow there. I recall a desert. Like the hot kind, not the cold kind.
I can only assume they seek fertile ground, and in doing so, the means for their survival.
Holy shit, are we gonna get a Srang character?
Shame. We could have negotiated had they not been so intent on pillaging.
As it stands, I'll be returning to the north to lead a force meant to repel them.
I mean, we got Area Node right now, and we kinda repelled the enemy, so like that should be okay for a little while.
With both the Margrave and Duke Yvonne missing in action, the matter is gravely serious. His Majesty has no choice but to get personally involved.
Oh my god, we got the two Dilfs standing right next to each other in this shot. Ugh.
If it's really that bad, wouldn't it be better if we tagged along? You'll need backup if the fight's gonna be as tough as you're making it out to be.
I really want this game to do like a split where like, okay, you have half the characters in Srang for this next chapter, like doing Srang things or whatever they're gonna do. And you have the other half that have to like defend Aryan Road, and we have two main story battles, and the game doesn't move on until we finish both of those. I really want them to do this. I don't think they're going to.
You cannot deny that, Dimitri.
Oh, Flame gets to have dialogue here too.
This matter concerns us as well. we would be remiss not to offer our assistance.
I appreciate the offer, truly. But we need to maintain a robust force here as well. You're one of the key figures in this army now. Look after Aryan Road for me.
We have struck a blow to the Empire's forces, but it is only a matter of time until they hit back.
To do? Rodrigue? The two of you will ride with me. A few dozen knights will be joining us as well.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You guys so cute.
It's still entirely possible that the Margrave's envoy was somehow delayed. That nothing is in fact amiss.
Yeah, Dimitri, we both know that's not what's happening.
Sylvain, I'd like you to await them here in Aryan Road, just in case.
Got it. Stay safe out there, Your Majesty.
As for you, Duke Fraldarius, I leave command of the army to you in my stead. If the envoy does arrive, well, the appropriate course of action will be in your hands.
Every single time Felix has to talk to anybody in these cutscenes, I have that like how to talk to short people meme in mind.
Just remember, the soldiers stationed here are not mere soldiers. They're kingdom citizens. And as such, we have a duty to protect every last one of them.
Hey, he kind of said it. Protect every last one of them.
If they're lost, I will have nothing left, save hollow prayers for the dead.
Petrie. My entire mental health is hinging on this. No pressure.
Fine then.
Please, don't look at me like that. I know this burden is a heavy one, but I suspect you will lead them better than I.
Alright, Dimitri. Dial the self-loathing back like 10%.
Now then, I expect you all to keep word of my leaving between ourselves. It would not do to have that information fall into the Empire's hands.